Okay, it's time for the EX7 challenge mode. I ended up grinding it over 6 hours on stream yesterday. I thought about making a longer video going into more detail, but after sleeping on it, I never want to see this stage again. Let's get this over with. It's the same strategy as the normal mode. Contrail, Jaye and Totter instead of Vermeil kill all of the cups. Totter is here instead of Vermeil, so he can prioritize the cups when there's food under them. We need Myrtle for two reasons. First, Ethan S1 is forced because the foods are black by default, and we don't have the DP to set him up otherwise. All the cups will start moving and will die. Myrtle is here specifically because of her S2. The enemies have increased attack, so if you remember the normal mode, Pinecone survived with literally 0 health. She will just die in challenge mode, so we actually need healing now. Contrail does the same job as before. She takes 2 skills to kill a cup instead of 1, but it doesn't cause a problem. She kills the first cup on her own, and then Jaya is there to help the other ones. Totter can normally solo the cups, but we were forced to deploy him really late, so he'll struggle with that a bit. Luckily, we can just have Deep Cover help later on. The older record used Totter S1. I switched to S2 because it makes a slightly better HP differential on the second wave of cups. Myrtle S2 heals the Pinecone, so she can't die to the cup damage. And we spam S1s very carefully to make sure all of them land while the cup is in Pinecone's melee range. This is important. We'll kill it anyway, but we want to make sure it dies before Pinecone bleeds out from the art damage. You can see Totter can't finish off the cup. That's what the Deep Cover Tentacle is for. Ethan is finished with all of the food. There is exactly 21 foods in the first wave, so if you leak the first one, you have enough to charge 2 dragons. And that lines up perfectly for later. There is technically enough food to charge another dragon, but we won't bother with that. We would need to bring another operator. And Jaya is stuck on the right for the last 3 cups, while Contrail helps him because he doesn't have enough DPS on his own. Totter S2 will almost finish off the cups, and with Ethan's help in a bit, he'll be able to clear them, while Ethan will prevent the Black Dragon from charging. Finally, the most convoluted part of this run. It's possible to hit one thing with a dragon twice. In this case, the frog gets hit by a dragon, the dragon goes through her, and as the dragon is further forward, the frog walks into its range again, so it gets hit twice. Thanks to this, we can delay Deep Cover S2 quite a bit. This frog's health is so low that if we block it with a single tentacle, it will not have enough time to kill Contrail. And that way we delay our very limited dodge for a bit later. Myrtle is a human sacrifice to get rid of the coins. I could technically use Deep Cover S2 and make her dodge, but if she dodges it becomes very awkward, because she then blocks the frog with lower health, and that's the one I want to kill first to reduce the frog DPS faster. That's why we block the fat one far in the back, and let the smaller one run forward. I made a mistake here by waiting on the second frog. I should have blocked it a bit earlier. It's now going to cause a problem that you can see. The melee frog on the front is outside of Pinecone's range, so we're losing Pinecone's DPS. It ended up not mattering because we got 0 dodges from that tentacle, so it walked out of Pinecone's range anyway. But ideally I should have blocked a back frog a bit faster. The cup survived Ethan and Totter at 1 HP, but Pinecone can clean it before it damages anything. And now we're just praying on dodges to get rid of the frog at the back. If we kill it, we halve the enemy DPS at this point, so it makes everything so much easier. I considered whether to let Contrail block, but I figured I didn't want to risk it. We should have enough bodies if the back frog dies, which luckily for me, it did. And now the frog is in Pinecone range, in Contrail, we have multiple bodies as Deep Cover S2 is ending. So the question is, will we have enough bodies to kill the frog before it gets through. It two-shots everything I have. Luckily, Contrail's Q lasts an insanely long time. If it was a Rin, I would have probably failed to get the Q here. But with Contrail's Q lasting for such an absurd time, she was able to finish it off. GG.